Hello Libra, this is Lisa with Inspired Heart Intuitive, and here at this channel, I wish to help you lead a spirit-led, whole and healed, prosperous, and peaceful life. So, thank you for tuning in for your mid-month. From now until the end of June, so it's a little bit past the middle of the month. We still got some daylight here. We got some 11 days or so, 11 days to be exact, to change things up if necessary, okay, Libra? Thank you for tuning in. If you're a returning viewer, thank you so very much for supporting and being a part of this channel. And if you're just finding me for the first time, welcome. Thank you very much. So I'm going to give you a 5-card read. It's going to be the first card what's coming towards you from now until the end. The energy is coming towards you from now until the end of June. Second card will be what you're bringing to the table, how you're kind of feeling internally. Third card is going to be your potential obstacles that you may face during the month. Fourth card will be what's going to help us overcome. And fifth and final card will be potential outcome or advice, okay? And please do remember, hit that like, hit that subscribe, and hit that bell. I'm doing live every morning readings. We do twice a week. We do a segment called Evening Enlightenment. We talk about various spiritual topics. And, at least once a week I have a little card party. So, here we go. What do we have for Libra from now until the end of June? 2018. Now to the end of June for Libra. For 2018. Last shuffle. Here you go. I'm going to cut. And then let's see what the cards have for us. What message does God have for us today? Okay, here we go. Energy that's coming towards you. Nine of Swords in the upright. So this is, this worry. Something's keeping you up at night. You're not feeling quite balanced out, Libra. A little bit out of your element, right? Concerns, that sort of thing. So let's see how this plays out. What you're bringing to the table is the Hermit in the upright. So you're kind of you're in a spot now where you're kind of wanting to withdraw back and do that balance check, right? You're kind of like off to yourself, a little bit withdrawn. Because you need to check some things out. You need to think about those things. You need to balance the sheet, right? So that's what you're bringing to the table, which isn't necessarily a bad idea to get past the state of concern and worry. Okay, so it's not a bad idea. Potential obstacles. Well, you got a fiery lady here. Potential fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, or someone with this Queen of Wands energy, that could be a potential block for you, right? Someone that's very sensual, someone that's very attractive, you know what I mean? Like just the kind of that spitfire. Or you could be feeling your Queen of Wands energy a little bit and wanting to get out, be the peacock, right? Stretch your stuff, be out there. You might be feeling very sensual and very on fire as well. And when doing internal work, sometimes that can be a bit of a block, right? We want to get out, but we need to stay in and regroup. So let's see how this continues to play out. What's going to help us overcome is this Two of Wands in the reverse. So we'll get some clarification, but I really feel that not making a decision, like a rash decision to move forward, or move forward slowly is where we're at with that. And then, so Judgment in the reverse is the potential outcome. Now, the Judgment card is this, if you look at her, this is the angelic being that's got the trumpet. And that, in biblical terms, signifies this resurrection, this rebirth, right? Higher calling, answering that higher call. In reverse, it could be that you don't really want to answer that higher call, like you're kind of pushing back a little bit. That you're unsure of what that higher call should be. You're not completely clear about it. You're not like, oh man, you know, like it's just not, you're not feeling it right now, and maybe you need to contemplate it and investigate it a little bit further. So let's get some clarification, okay? Let's get some clarification on the Nine of Swords first, all right? Why is the Nine of Swords here in the upright? This is a very interesting end of the month reading for you, Libra. I think I see a story coming into play, but I want to, you know, this Deacon Page of Swords. Wow. Okay. That's why I love using 2 full decks. Judgment, to clarify, right? To clarify your Nine of Swords in the upright. Judgment in the reverse, followed by the Page of Swords in reverse. So I tell you, I don't feel you have an opportunity to do something new and different, and there's a new phase in your life, right, that is presenting in front of you, and I'm getting the impression here that you're not really, it's not necessarily worry and keeping you up at night as so much as consternation. Sometimes the new thing, the new level, the new whatever can be scary, right? When we're leveling up, it can be a little scary because usually that means we've got a little more internal work to do. But in typical fashion for you, though, why is the Hermit here? In typical fashion for you, you're taking your time and balancing it all out, though. Like, you're not wanting to, like, press forward aggressively with communication. You want to be sure that what you have to communicate to this other party is fully mature and well thought out. But just remember that there's something wonderful on this other side that's being offered to you. And the old ways may not work. In fact, when you're leveling up, the old methods don't work, right? Because Spirit's trying to teach you a new way of doing things. Yeah, you're resisting the Hermit card here. This is on the Hermit. You're resisting the change. Like, it's like you know what it is, and you know that you got to let some things go and let some things die off. But internally, you've got this, like, resistance to change. Resistance to the forward movement. Resistance to the shift. Why is the Queen of Wands here as an obstacle? So you may perceive this Queen of Wands as an obstacle, this Queen of Wands energy. I can't make this up. It's that these cards are so linked together that it's like I get, okay, so I know she's here, and I got the Queen of Wands again. Like, are you not seeing are you not hearing me here? The Queen of Wands energy is an obstacle because it's the Queen of Wands. That doesn't make any sense. Knight of Cups. So this is a love interest. Okay. Or could be potentially a love interest. So someone's trying to deliver you messages of love, or you're wanting to deliver messages of love. You view that as an obstacle right now. Because that, you know, when we're in this love and romance mode, the heart wants what the heart wants. And sometimes, right, what the heart wants is not always how we feel is maybe convenient for right now. Or was unexpected, right? And we have to, though, be willing to embrace it and move forward. So why is the Two of Wands here in the reverse? And please do not give me the Two of Wands in reverse again. I think this is God being funny. His sense of humor. Well, because it's there. Okay, he's trying to pop out twice. Knight of Swords in reverse, in the upright. So in clarification of the Two of Wands in reverse, there's going to be communication. So you need to have communication between you and this other party. Okay? So that you can internally make your decision to move forward. Or not. Up to you. This is always just as a, Ace of Swords. And this is going to be a new way of communication, or new, very pure, very clear communication. And I know you being an air sign, there's a good amount of air energy here. But I know that sometimes Libras, their communication skills, while good, might not be the best. So, and I say that to say this, I'm not writing you, because sometimes my communication skills as a Cancer aren't the best. I was just talking to the water signs this morning in my daily reading about how we have to be sure that we're being clear with our wants, needs, desires, or what we're thinking, because we're so intuitive. A lot of times I feel like we just assume that other people are that intuitive. And you just can read our minds. Well, that's not true. You have to grow out of that. This, though, is saying to me, sometimes Libras, that, you withhold communication while you're contemplating. But what's going to, in helping you and assisting you in making your Two of Wands internal decision to move forward, hopefully, and don't resist the rebirth and the new life that's being offered to you, you have to be willing to communicate anything, right? But be very clear and probably communicate in a new and different way in order to solidify this rebirth. And I keep calling it a rebirth, and sometimes I feel like when you find, that really good partner, it is really rebirth, right? So, there's a Judgment card here. So potentially you could either choose to not and continue to resist it. Oh, here's a Judgment card here in reverse. There's the Judgment card here in reverse. Here we go. So rest. A lot of major arcana for you. Rest. This is a major shift. Rest in it, glide in it, embrace it. Let it happen. Even if you feel like you've leveled up, there's always higher to go. Okay? All right. That's your month. That's your rest from now to the end of the month. I'm really going to need to shuffle these up really well. Here we go. All right. So we're going to pull a goddess card for you. Okay? From the goddess oracle cards. So may I have 1, card of advice for Libras from now until the end of June. Easy does it. There's no need to hurry or force things to happen. Everything is occurring in perfect timing. Okay? So don't worry, don't fret. Glide, like the Hanged Man in the Upright said. Glide into it. Rest into it. It will come. Don't overthink things. Things are happening just as they're meant to. Alright? Thank you so much, okay, for watching this video. I really, really, really appreciate it. Again, please hit the like button and the subscribe button down below. Also, leave me comments. Hit that bell, too. Don't forget that. Hit that, and don't leave me some comments. From July forward, what I'm going to be doing is those signs that leave the most comments and or have the most likes and the most interactive with me will get their readings first. So those signs that are the most interactive will get their readings first, and then we'll fill everybody else in. Okay? All right, guys. Thank you so much again. I really appreciate it. Thanks for letting me serve you. Peace, love, joy, blessings today, tomorrow, and for all eternity. Love you. Bye.